Now, the words of Peter, the words we've read, the words we've been reading and studying from, they bear a special weight. The words of Peter bear a special weight. And maybe for two reasons. Number one, the man who is speaking to us by God's grace is a man who has gone through it all, so to speak. He's one who was with the Lord from the very beginning, called as a fisherman. We know his seasons, how sometimes he would oscillate from being so faithful. Sometimes he would be so backslidden, so to speak. He's a man that the Lord treasured. Because when you remember, we read about the Mount of Transfiguration, when Jesus called Peter, among others, to go up. And in their presence, Jesus was transfigured, and they were able to hear the voice of God the Father talking about how Jesus is God's beloved Son and how we ought to hear him. And also, Peter is also in it in that, as he's talking and writing to us about the times that were then under Emperor Nero in Rome and the surrounding areas, he went through it all. The persecutions he's talking about, he was not a stranger to them. The trials and the sufferings that came to the rest of believers, he was part and parcel of it. In fact, you realize that he was later crucified. Having done all the work that he did for God, the benefits of which we are reaping today as the Church of Jesus Christ, Peter was eventually crucified, as the story goes, and that is the way he faced his end. And you would wonder, how would a man so faithful to God end up that way? But that is the way of God. Often, God glorifies himself in ways that are not understandable to us. And that is why we are saying that there is a certain weight that these sayings of Peter, by the help of the Spirit of God, have on us. But then number two, the reason why the words of Peter bear a special weight is because Peter is about to die. Okay? Peter is about to be called home. And he says it very well in this 2 Peter chapter 1, verse 13 and 14, that the Lord has actually told him that it's time for him is near. It's about time that he put off this tent